Tammy. Hi, Andrew. The housing market is still uncertain, and with vacancies on the decline and rents on the rise, I've got Tammy Kotula from Apartments.com and Andrew Prestler, who's the Apartment.com's roommate of the year. I've got to hear about this. Okay. Could you tell us what is the outlook on the rental market for 2011? How bad does it look?
Well, the rental market is heating up. We're seeing an influx of first-time renters to the market. Apartments.com recently did a survey and found that nearly 3 times as many people are choosing to move for employment opportunities this year versus the previous year, which means the economy is improving, but it's causing people to move around. Additionally, that same survey found that 20% of current homeowners said that they're choosing to rent this year versus own. This increased demand for apartment inventory, coupled with the fact that apartment construction is going to level off this year, is increasing the demand for the apartment supply. So as a result, rents are going to rise across the country by as much as 3.5% this year.
So renting's become really popular. And in Chicago, I hear that the people in the suburbs are moving into Chicago. Do you have any statistics or information about people moving back into the city?
That's a really interesting question. I'm not sure about people moving in from the suburbs to the city as a result of what's happening right now in the rental industry. But I will have to definitely, definitely rents are on the rise in Chicago. The vacancy rate's not as high as it is in the southern states or as low as it is in the northeast states, but rents are definitely increasing by as much as, 2 to 3% this year. So definitely it's a good idea to lock into a lease right now if you're planning to move, so you can get that lower rate.
And tell us a little bit about your site, Apartment.com.
Well, Apartments.com technology today is making it easier than ever to find an apartment and just to get information during your apartment search, which is really important. A lot of the money-making decisions you're going to make and save is going to happen when you start looking for the apartment, whether it's comparing rent ranges in the areas of the city or country that you want to live, to accessing information directly from the palm of your hand. For example, Apartments.com has both a mobile website and an iPhone app, so you can literally find your next place on the go, anytime, anywhere. We also help you save money on gas and commuting expenses by showing the inside of apartment units. We have these walkthrough videos that will show you every room so you can actually visualize where you'll be living. All these things help narrow down your decision of which apartments will meet your lifestyle. So not only is it a great time saver, but you're able to see what the rent range is, and you're really well informed as far as seeing what things are going to cost and knowing your budget.
And how about if I'm just not quite ready to move? I love where I'm at. How can I save and stay where I'm at for a little bit longer?
Another great question and a very good one. If you talk to your landlord or your property manager, chances are you'll be able to get a cheaper rent each month if you lock into a longer lease. Property managers, they want to keep good residents. If you're a good resident and you talk to them, and lock into a 2-year lease versus a 1-year lease, you're probably going to get a cheaper rent as a result. Additionally, don't be afraid to get a roommate. That's going to significantly cut your costs in half as far as rent goes. Depending on how many roommates you have, to splitting all of the utility bills. It's a great cost savings. And Andrew is testament to, he won our contest Roommate of the Year and is living rent-free as a result.
Yeah, I want to hear about this, Andrew. Tell me how you've got Roommate of the Year.
Well, I found the contest. Apartments.com holds an annual video contest that searches for the Roommate of the Year. So I submitted this 2-minute parody rap video that it has me rapping about really ridiculous things that I do that makes me America's best roommate. And luckily enough, I won free rent for a year and $10,000. And the contest and search for the 2011 winner actually kicks off today, and the call for entries ends June 13th.
Okay, and if they want to enter, they go to Apartments.com.
Or actually, to enter the video contest, they go to roommateoftheyear.com. So.
And what qualities do you have that makes you?
Well, currently, I'll do your homework. I'll cook really nutritious foods. I'll clean out basements. I'll train your pets. Teach them tricks, things like that. I cover a wide variety of roommate abilities.
And tell me, is Is it easier to room with another guy? What about the guy-girl combination and roommates? What do you think?
Well, actually, right now I live with my friend and my girlfriend in an apartment, and I mean it's going great so far. I mean, everyone's been getting along. We really try to communicate issues early, so everything works out. So I mean, it's been great so far, though.
So the top recommendation for all those new roommates out there, what would you suggest? What would you recommend for them to do?
Honestly, just before you move in, like Tammy said, figure out what you're doing early, and also just communicate. When you actually move in, talk about how you're going to split up specific duties around the house, or who gets what rooms, and that really solves a lot of problems that might build up later on.
So it's all about communication with the landlord and your roommate, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I thank you very much, and I think we learned a lot today. We're ready to move, or we know how to stay where we are. Thank you.
Thank you.